Hey, it's Vas here from Metro Hobbies, and we have another new addition to the E-Flite line. This is the Cherokee 1.3 meter civilian aircraft. So for those of you who actually like a little bit of scale and want to sort of cruise around a little bit, but still have a slight sporty edge, the Cherokee could definitely be one of the planes that you want to look into. So this has a tricycle landing gear, it does not have reed tracks, and of course it has the wheel spats on there, comes with flaps, and also navigation lights, so it has lights on the wings as well. So very quickly we're going to take this one out of the box. I'm going to show you all how it comes packaged up inside. We can have a look at some of the details of this guy. This is a plane that I suppose comes off a little bit of left field for me. It's not something that I would naturally consider, but after having a bit of a look at it, I have to say it's very, very well built, as most E-Flite planes tend to be. So. And there's actually quite a couple of interesting features here. So if we come in closer, you'll be able to see how this guy comes packaged up. You have your main wing here. Now there's another one underneath which I'm not going to take out, but you'll get the idea of how this wing is made and how it's done. So you have your LED lights already pre-installed there. You have your ailerons, and of course you've got flaps with a what they call like a hidden hinge top scenario. So you don't actually get to see a hinge on there at all. Everything's kind of hidden underneath as well, so you have all your servos are all covered up, everything's pre-installed and aligned, ready to go. Now there are no sort of fiddling around with wires with this one. Everything is already done right here on the wing. There are three little plugs. One of course is for your aileron, the other one's for your flaps, and one for your LED lights. So really nicely done. A lot of detail on this wing. Very nice. We'll get this out of the way and we'll move this just very quickly, and I'll show you the main fuselage, which actually looks very nice as well. This tape kind of on the way here. Get rid of the manual and very gently get the main fuse out of the box. You'll notice that the nose wheel's already pre-installed, and quickly take this out. I've got to be very gentle not to break this antenna here. Pulling this guy out. It's actually quite a big plane, as you can see. So quite a big presence. The wheels are actually quite big, so this will actually take off and land on some fairly rough terrain. The wheel pens or wheel spats are plastic, and they're all very nicely. They look quite strong. They look very nicely done. You've got your main front end here. There's a landing light right on the nose. Nice big motor there on the front. Scale pilot inside with the scale cockpit in there as well. And then of course you've got more navigation lights on top here. And yeah, your main rudder on the back. So, and you can see where the wings kind of lock into place. There's obviously a couple of screws here to hold them in place, and you've got your plugs there. So really nicely done. And I'm assuming this is your main canopy. So this, very clever, look at that. So this slides back and that opens up the hatch, which gives you an enormous amount of room inside. So I'll put that aside there. All your servos pre-installed, two gigantic spars running right through the center of the fuselage. I can see what looks like a 50 amp ESC already pre-installed. The nose gear, I know that's going to be hard to see on camera, but the nose gear and everything looks very complex, the way that it turns in the center there, so really nicely done. And I can see all the cabling going down through the back to your LEDs and everything, so there's definitely a lot of work that's gone into this particular fuselage and into this plane, so really well done to E-Flite. Very nicely done. And then one last thing that we want to talk about is the elevator, because the elevator is one piece, is what they call a floating elevator. So you don't have a control surface with just like a little bit that sort of goes up and down. The entire surface rotates up and down, and that's done over here on the tail section. So obviously a little bit of assembly required to put this one together. Definitely not something that I would probably go for a first plane, but this could definitely be a second or third, I would say, depending on your level of experience. So that's pretty much it for the E-Flite Cherokee 1.3 meter, available in the bind and fly and the plug and play from E-Flite right here at Metro Hobbies. If you like this type of aircraft, we've got plenty of them in stock. That's it for this video. Thank you all very much for watching, and I'll be speaking to you all next time.